So today we're going to get started sitting on our mat, and if you need a block, go ahead and grab that. And get started just closing your eyes here. Start to connect to your breath, noticing your inhales and your exhales. And start now to see if you can get into that Ujjayi breath, or that breath of fire. So you're going to feel a constriction in the back of your throat, so it should sound much like a seashell. On your next inhale, go ahead and open your eyes, sweep your arms up overhead, look up, gaze up, and then grab your left wrist with your right hand, pull up, and then lean over towards your right. Inhale, both arms reach up and flip your grip. Inhaling and then exhale, bending over to the left. Inhale, both arms lift. Exhale, bring them down to your knees. Start to do some hip circles here. And then opposite direction. Just waking up your body. And we're going to do some seated cat-cow. So inhale, press your chest forward, look up towards the ceiling. Exhale, round your spine. A few more. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Now this time we're going to flip onto all fours. So your knees are going to be right underneath your hips, and then your wrists are in line with your shoulders. And you're going to press through the tops of your feet here. As you exhale, you're going to lift the knees up from the mat, just for a hover. Inhale, lower, and run through your cow position, so dropping your belly, lifting your head. Exhale, cat position as you start to raise your knees up again. Inhale, cow. Exhale, press into the top of the feet, start to lift those knees, feel your core begin to ignite. One more time through, inhale, and exhale. From all four position, go ahead and tuck your toes. Send your hips up and back for downward facing dog. Take a moment to pedal out your feet here. Waking up the back side of the body. Pressing through your fingertips to relieve some pressure off your wrist. Inhale, you're going to wave leg forward to plank. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, forward to plank. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, forward to plank. And hold. And then slowly start to lower down. You can always come on down to your knees, all the way down to your belly. Leaving your hands by your side, take an inhale, just peel your chest off of the mat. Exhale, back down. Inhale, baby cobra. Exhaling down. One more time, inhale. And exhale. Go ahead and tuck your toes here, either coming to your knees and then downward facing dog, or with an exhale, pressing up into plank. Taking an inhale here, exhale, pressing back to downward facing dog. From here, send your right leg high, flexing through your toes, toes pointed down towards the floor. Take an inhale, exhale, step that foot through, drop your back leg, untuck your toes, inhale, arms sweep up overhead. Now place your right hand on your right knee, inhale, reach up, exhale, lean over towards the right. Inhale, both arms lift. Exhale, bringing fingers to frame your foot. Shift your hips back, front toes go towards the ceiling for a hamstring stretch. Take a bend back into that front knee. Untuck your back toes. Lift up so the knee is away. And then from here, you're going to shift forward to standing split, using a block to bring the earth closer to you if you need it. Slowly take a bend in that right leg. Left leg comes behind you, coming up for crescent pose as you inhale. Exhale, open up to warrior two. Making sure knee doesn't go over your toes. Inhale, flip your front palm, reach forward. Exhale, reverse your warrior. Cartwheel your hands down towards the mat. Either step back to downward facing dog or run through your vinyasa. So coming into chaturanga, upper facing dog, downward facing dog. Lift your left leg high this time. And then send it through on your exhale, dropping your back knee, untucking your toes, inhale. Drop your left elbow to your left knee, inhale, reach high. Exhale, lean over towards the left. Inhale, both arms reach up. Exhale, frame your front foot. Shift your hips back, left toes come up towards the ceiling. Take a bend back into that front knee. Untuck your back toes, lift that knee up. Shift your weight forward into the left foot as you stand up for standing split. Slowly taking a bend in that left knee, sending the right toes down. Inhale, up for crescent pose. Exhale, open up to warrior two. Flip your front palm, reach forward. Exhale for reverse warrior. On your next inhale, cartwheel the hands down. Step or float back to downward facing dog. From downward facing dog, start to walk your feet to meet your hands, taking a bend in your knees. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, round the spine. Inhale brings you all the way up to stand. Exhale, hands to heart center. Inhale, arms float up. Exhale, dive down, fold. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold, and make your way onto your seat. So from your seat, you're going to grab behind your legs, slow as you can, coming all the way down towards the mat. Then taking a moment to hug in your knees, maybe rock side to side. Plant your feet right underneath your knees, ankles and knees are in alignment. Take a big inhale, exhale, press your hips up towards the sky for bridge pose. Weight is in your heels. And almost like you're drawing your heels in towards your glutes. On your next inhale, slowly lower back down. Hug your knees in. And then we're going to do that one more time. So this time you have the option of clasping your hands behind you under your back to get more of a shoulder stretch, or staying where you were. So take an inhale. Exhale, start to peel yourself up from the mat. And if you want, clasping those hands, walking the shoulders underneath you. And then lowering back down. Hugging those knees in one more time. And then taking your feet wide, either grabbing the inside or the outside of your feet, or grabbing your thighs for a happy baby stretch. Either staying stagnant or starting to rock back and forth. Maybe taking a bend in one knee while you straighten the other, and alternating. And then releasing your feet, coming into your final pose, your Shavasana or your corpse pose. Eyes closed, taking up your space on the mat. Inhaling and exhaling. Allowing your mind to rest here. So not focusing on any thoughts that may come, but just allowing them to pass, much like clouds in the sky. You can stay here for longer if that calls for you, or make your way up to a seated position to end the practice.